So there is an order to this. I'm gonna start with the Giorgio Armani, the Power of You perfume. I don't know the notes on this. I'll probably try and find it, or maybe I won't, because I want this to be a simple video. But this is actually now officially the best perfume that I own. I got this in post maybe a month ago, and I only opened it 2 days ago. And when I smelled it, I said, I haven't got anything like this. I've never smelt anything like this. What did they put in this? I think it's blackberry, if I saw it correctly, blackberry and some other stuff. But all I know is this is your perfect, I don't even know, like it's perfect for the night. But I also think you can wear it in the day, but it's definitely a nighttime sexy kind of number. This, yeah. Was I meant to come with words? Because I don't have any. Okay, this is probably my most used one. So this is the YSL Black Opium something. It says over red. I thought it was Intense. Maybe, no, Intense is the other one. Whatever it is, they've got some great stuff in there. And I just enjoy wearing this. This has become, it shouldn't be every day. I feel like it's not every day, but it kind of just became the one that I lean to throughout Q1. Like if I'm going out, going to work, going out on the weekend, it's like we're gonna top this, we're gonna put this on because we know it's gonna stay, we know it's cute, and we know it has the notes that I appreciate. This was a surprising one. This is the last one. This is the Ted Baker W mate, I don't know, but all I know is it has vanilla musk in it, and it has something else in it that I do like. It has vanilla and musk, sorry. And this one I got for Christmas, and I started using it probably the end of last year / January, and I actually, it's different to what I have. Like this is more on the like fresh scent side, and I'm more of a like dark and sultry woody kind of girl, or cherry, or like fruity, not too fruity, but like fruity and woody, like sweet and woody. This surprised me and I really do like it. This is probably also, I'd call an everyday perfume. I actually mix this with the YSL when I go out because I just think they're the perfect pair, and I wear it a lot even though it doesn't look like I have, but I think it's great. I don't like the packaging. I think the packaging is a bit basic, a bit boring, but Teddy did well, very well. Again, no particular order, but I also got this in post. This is a brand I've actually never tried, but I've heard of. I hope I'm saying this right. Vici or Vicky Laboratories, Labs, Vicky Labs. This is their anti-dandruff water to foam shampoo. This is what I've been using on my natural hair. I just feel like it does the job. Like, I don't know if I would say it's any different to anything I've ever used, but I think it foams well. I feel like my hair is clean, but it doesn't feel like it's been stripped. I just feel like it's easy as well. I just like something easy. Like it comes out easy, it does the job. So this has been my current Q1 thing. The next hair product again that I got in post was from Keratis. Now, I've heard everything great about Keratis, and when I got it, I was like, oh, this is really fun. But hair products are just a little bit of a weird one in post sometimes, because sometimes when I get sent hair products, I'm just like, this just looks like it's for a white person. And I'm not that girl, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, I'm greatly black. But I just sometimes wonder, okay, like what will work for me? Some of them do. This, I feel like it's been loving my hair. Firstly, the smell is absolutely divine. This is their glaze drops. It's essentially like an oil. I don't know if it's like a mixture between an oil and serum, or if it's just a serum, or if it's just an oil. Again, I should probably have done my research, but guys, I just came to show you things that I like. I remember the first time I used it on my natural hair when I finished my wash day, immediately my hair was just easier to comb, and I was like, oh. And on top of that, it was smelling great, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep on using that. Let's do skin, let's do empties. So I have about 3 empties that have really been just taking money out of my bank account. Well, not fully, but like empties that have just been like scrape the bottom until you're done. So this is the first one. Now, face cream is just one of those things where I don't know, like what works with, I don't know. I don't eat, guys, I'm not the biggest knower. Like, if I'm telling you this is my MP, it doesn't mean that you should now go and buy it and say, oh, this is the best thing for your face. Like, I actually don't know. All I know is that this is just moisturizing. I can't tell you it's done X, Y. I would say even out of my empty, this is probably the least, not in the sense that I don't like it, but it moisturizes my skin, and that's pretty much what it does. Like it hasn't broken me out, and it's moisturized my skin. And I feel like in this day and age, with the levels and amount of skincare that's out there, sometimes you're just happy that something just does the job. Like all it does is moisturize and doesn't break you out, and that's kind of the job of a moisturizer. Like I know it's like, oh, we want it to remove the pores and take this out and defeat the enemy, whatever you want for your face, I know. But sometimes when it just does the job, it's not left a mark, it's not left a bump, it's not left a scratch, you're good. This is the hyaluronic water cream, replumping water cream. I don't really think I could say anything about plumping. I'm a 24-year-old girl, my skin is quite plump already, and this hasn't plumped it anymore. But what I know is that this is my second one. That's all I have to say. And again, it's not, I want to preface by saying I have not bought this. This has been sent in post, and they sent me 2. So I use this again. When I finish this, I'm probably not going to buy another one. But it's not because it's not good, it's because I have another cream that also works for me. So do you know what I mean? Like it's like, but if I ever needed something else, for example, I don't know, let's give a scenario. Say, for example, I don't know, I'm in like a country, let's pick South Africa. I'm on holiday, my cream is finished. I go to the store, I see this, I'm like, oh, I know this works for my skin, I'm gonna go and buy it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, this is my next empty. This is an actual empty. This toner, I have not got another one yet, but we will get to it. But I bought this from Amazon about 3 or 4 times. I've used it for about a year or a year and a half. This is a true empty. Like this is something I could definitely say. I've never worked with CosRX. They can if they want to. Maybe they've sent me an email before actually. But sometimes I just get overloaded with giftings and like I'm just a bit tired. This toner, I just feel like, you know when your face, you just feel like your face is just so clear and everything. This toner will tell you about yourself. You'll get a pad, you'll put the toner on, you put it on your face, it will remove all kinds of dirt as if you've gone and stuck your face in mud. And I'm just thinking, where did this come from? As in, it can be like 4 weeks of me not even wearing makeup, because sometimes I go long periods without wearing makeup, and then I can still wake up the next day and there's like gunk on the pad, and I'm like, you're doing a good thing. Great empty, pre-loved, whatever you want to call it. This vitamin C Garnier Invisible SPF, I also have gone through about 4 of this. The first one I got was sent by Garnier, and then I just kept on buying it from Amazon because this is just works. Like, I don't know how to describe it, it just works. Ever since the whole Bondi Zen thing where they said, oh, this is not even, we cut that thing off quickly, and then this was already working for me actually before that scandal whole thing came out. So I was using this, and it doesn't leave a cast, but then it also doesn't leave my face looking like I've rubbed oil on it, which I don't like, but it leaves me looking moisturized, but almost like matte. And I would say like it's actually kind of, it works kind of well with this because this is very like, oh, that was too much, but the consistency is just, it's not like cream. Like you see how it's not thick, that's the word, Angela, please. It's not thick, like it's just very watery, so it leaves my face looking quite, it looks like it's oily. So then when I put the SPF, my face comes back to its kind of semi-matte-ish, but with a glow look, and I just like it. I've never used the glow one. I know people like the glow one. I like the invisible one, so that's the one that I have finished that. Though I actually have almost finished it. It's probably going to be done in like a day or 2. So I am actually going to switch. I'm going to cheat on her because I have other SPFs that have been sent, so I just want to try them. But if I see one spot, I'm going to Amazon and buying that. But I want to try this thing that Kiehl's just sent me. They sent me their Better Screen UV serum it's got collagen, and I know that that is what you're supposed to be doing when you get into your mid-20s, so, or even before. Hey, I don't know. I've used Kiehl's in the past. Their cream I've used, and again, it didn't do anything for my skin, but it didn't like break me out, so it was good. Like, I liked it. It was moisturizing, it was great. So I don't have a problem with Kiehl's at all. I actually like Kiehl's. So those are empties. Now I'm gonna go into like makeup. This is almost an empty at this point because I can't express enough what this has done. Okay, what this has done for me. This is the NYX Constant One Stop matte powder. I just feel like, okay, this is probably like the second pressed powder that I've used in my life. When I like something, I don't feel the need to use something else unless it's been said to me. I've just been honest. Just being honest. But this has worked very well. I actually bought this and the shade match is very good, and also it's very matte and it just lasts. You know when something just does the job? So this is almost finished. Yeah, that's sad. But the one thing I wanted to say about this is that I'm typically like, I either do my makeup or I just don't do it. So the whole like no makeup, minimal, the most that I do is like not foundation, but then I'll literally still beat my entire face. But this recently, as in within the last week and a half, I've realized, do you know what, Angela? Maybe you can work with this to do like a little minimal makeup routine. And I kid you not, I found my 2-minute makeup. Get my triangle pad, dab this under my eye, generous amount, and a little bit on my, you know, my forehead, and then I add the blush, which I'm going to talk to you about next, and then I add mascara, which I'm also going to talk to you, and then my lip product, which I'm also going to talk to you. And that literally, I think the last time I did it took me 30, minus the lip product, it took me 30 seconds. Like, maybe not 30 because I had to do mascara, but like literally 2 minutes, and you just look a bit more like awake. And yeah, I don't really care to do like minimal makeup routines, but if I was to do it more often, this has helped me so much. Next, guys, I feel like I don't get emotional about like makeup, but like this has just changed the game for me. Like, I really wish this camera would do justice. Like, I know this camera is 4K, but if you was to see in person, like, I just had to look at my makeup today when I got back from church. Happy Easter, by the way, guys. He has risen, amen. But when I looked at myself when I came back, I was like, wow, this blush, like, I've been using these blushes for maybe like 4 or 5 months now. Well, not all of them, some of them are new, but like, they've just brought me so much joy. First of all, I love when people are intentional with the packaging. Like, can you see this quilted leather? Like, you don't have to do that, but you did because you're YSL and you knew that you're that girl. Like, even just the seam, you know me, I'm a seamstress, so like, I just love how clean that is. It's just so lovely to look at. It's so yummy. So yummy. So this is the newest edition, this really bright pink, and then these are the two I've been using the most. And I just want to say, like, this has just changed my life. This could last me years. I know that guys, do you guys listen to the thing that says 12 months? I'm sorry, I don't do that. Sorry. If it's not done, why am I throwing it away? Do you know how expensive these things are? But you can tap like the lightest amount and you'll even be shocked at how much will come up on your face. I have to dust it off because I'm like, I don't want to look like a crazy woman. But when I mix I feel like this is my core color, and then I even mix these two together, or I mix these two together, or I just do all three because I'm just a bit excited, and it just creates, and it's also about the placement, like I do it right on my cheekbone and then into my eyes, and I just think it's absolutely amazing. The Giorgio Armani mascara, this one I tried first, actually, in December. You might have seen the video on Instagram, and I just feel like it loves my lashes. Like, I think it separates them, which is why I need, like, it doesn't clump them together, it separates them. It just does the job. It's the most, I love simple things. Just do the job and that's it. So this is what I use as part of that minimal makeup routine I was talking about, where I do the powder and then I do the blush and the mascara and the lips. This is what I use, but this is also my everyday mascara, so I'm wearing it today. So like, I actually just love it. But in general, for me, mascara is a bit like, I don't always notice the difference between mascaras. I just think like, if you do the job, that's really great. Like, I have the YSL one, I have the L'Oreal one, I've had multiple ones in the past. I've had the Maybelline one. Like, they all work for me and I love them all. But right now, I'm just loving this. This also, I don't think it's anything crazy. Like, I just like to laminate my eyebrows. Like, I just think this is great. This is also what I do for my minimal makeup routine. I just brush my eyebrows up and it just allows it to sit nicely. This is something that I just like the fact that I have Prada. I'm just thankful to the Lord that I have Prada in my collection. Quite literally, like, this is great. When I first got it, I just couldn't stop smelling it. I think it smells like I want to eat it. I love that it's yellow, even though it doesn't appear yellow on you. I love the packaging. It's absolutely just genius. It's great. I'm not going to come and shout and say, oh my gosh, my lips are the most moisturized. Like, it moisturizes, it does that, and it's great. Again, didn't buy with my money, but I love that it's with me. This is probably like my most done lip combo, maybe more so like this. So this lip liner has seen every side of me. Like, from Revolution, it's the most brown that there is for me, and cheap. It was £3. I have so many of these. YSL love me. I use this a lot with this, especially in that minimal makeup routine, and I use it today as well. And I have a cherry red one and I have a light pink one. Maybe it's supposed to be plumping. I don't really know if I believe in plumping glosses. I think that you'll kind of do the same thing. I love fashion so much, but I want to just hurry so I can get to the books and music, because that's where I'm really about to part. This I got from Cyprus when I was in Cyprus. It's from Parfois. I love Parfois. My shoes are from Parfois, if you can just see. My shoes are, I don't want to fall, but my shoes are from Parfois. I just needed something that carried everything that was small. I had a purse before, it was too big, but it was really cute. It is cute, I still have it. I needed something tiny. It was €10, and I feel like if it was £10, I would have been like, no. But because I was on holiday, I was like, yeah. So I feel like that's my like girl psychology math. And because it's zebra, it's just great. So it's just me because it's stylish. And look at the burgundy, like the zip. And also guys, look at the inside, right? Look at the green. Like, are you kidding me? This teal, well, it's not teal, sorry. It's like a forest green. No, it's actually not. I like to be specific with colors. It's not forest green, but it's a dark green, and it's just so good. I'm really loving contrast tops as of about 3 days ago, because I literally bought this like 3 days ago. And I want those raglan tops, but I just don't have the means to get that right now, and I probably should just calm down. And then I bought the black and white version from ASOS the other day, and I just think they're firstly very comfy, very stretchy, very fitted, and simple. Like, they just go. I can already imagine all the outfits I can just do with them. And I wore this today with this to church, and I just think, are you seeing the, probably talk about this for the next 3 years, but we're not going to, because you guys deserve a break. I went to the 7th sample sale and I got some pieces. I feel like to unravel all of it and show you and try is long, but I might insert some pictures that I took in the changing room. I waited only for like an hour and a half in the line, maybe 2 hours, and I spent a good amount of money. What I got for 3 pieces was equivalent to what 1 piece usually is on the 7th website, so it is genuinely a steal. And sometimes you just need to go for the experience. Like, you go and see the vibes, see the people. There were some really good looking people there, so it was just nice eye candy. But it was also just great to actually go to a brand that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Like, I literally said when I went that I've ticked off my New Year's, like, this wasn't even my New Year's resolution, but now that I went, I don't need to achieve anything for the rest of it. I'm joking. No, I need to achieve everything for the rest of the year. But in hindsight, if this was all that I achieved, I've actually done everything. I'm done. Like, this, I'm done. Like, I just can't believe. This is something that I can't believe I got. Like, I can't believe how blessed I am. I'm so just loving all of this right now, and just absolutely having a blast. Even just, this is making me so happy because I haven't yet worn it. I'm just waiting for the correct occasion, but so that I can debut myself. I'm now ready to move on to books and music. I feel like let me do books first. This is it. I just finished this today. Just to give context, I'm going to do a book review right after this video. So that's where we're going to really dive deep into the wonders of this powerful, beautiful, loving novel that has changed my life, changed my perception of love, changed my perception of Jesus, changed so much that I didn't know I needed. And I was not going to even continue reading this, but I did, and I'm so happy because this is one of the best books I've read in my entire life. And I was so upset to finish this on the bus today. I was even trying to look for more pages. I was like, are you sure there's not more for me to read? If you know me, you're probably like, Angela, you've been reading this for like 6,000 years. Yes, I have read this since Jesus came and before he came. It's just very dense. It's a lot. Sometimes I fall asleep when I read it. it's still there, it's not good. It's great. And I might do a book review, but all I want to say is that if you're into psychology, or even if you're not, if you just want to understand the mind and if you want to grow in emotional intelligence, this is great for you. Daniel Goleman, literally one of the fathers of emotional intelligence. This is something that I was learning in my degree when I was doing psychology, and it's really helping, especially with my new venture with BTS and like doing more fashion psychology stuff. So yeah, let's quickly do music, guys. I think it's important to diversify your taste and know more. I used to be the girl who said I just listen to gospel and Afrobeat. Don't be, let me not dictate your situation. Take time to find music that is clean, understand the meaning behind some of the things people are writing. You'll just be a lot more immersed and appreciative of the work that people produce. Is it C.S. Lewis or Martin Luther? I think it was Martin Luther who said, I'm butchering it, but a good shoemaker isn't known by putting little crosses on their shoes. It's by the craftsmanship and actually doing things with excellence, right? And I think that's the same with a lot of the things that we do. We are still doing it unto the Lord, but it doesn't have to look like it's directly only for the Christian outlook or whatever. And music has really taught me that, and I've seen such great artistry in the last 4 months of just diversifying my taste, and it's brought me so much joy to be able to say, oh, I'm going to listen to this album, I'm going to choose this, and it's just made me happy, honestly. Like, it's, sometimes you want something that's an in-between. Like, it's not the really slow worship, but it's not the really like gingering Afrobeats. Like, that kind of balance for me wasn't working, so I said I need more. So Sam Henshaw has been an absolute gem. I have been on repeat. I can already read my Spotify Wrapped already. His new album, It Could Be Worse, has rocked my world from January. My favorite song is Sun and Moon. It will just change your life. I don't want copyright. Love will make you forget your own name. Lose ourselves in all the ways we came together. Tell me, how can we do better? Let's draw the line, making sure we never compromise. Remember, you are you and I am I. Guys, this is absolutely fantastic music. Go and listen to Sam Henshaw. You will be blessed. This man is a South London raised guy. He's been creating music for a decade, which is actually insane to me. So funny, I actually saw him on the train one time 3 years ago when I only was listening to about 3 of his songs, maybe 4 years ago, and now I'm obsessed with this guy. I went to his concert last week and it was just absolutely the best thing, one of the best concerts I've been to. I don't even go to concerts, and that's something I want to change. But that album, many more of his songs, I'm really loving, like Find My Love, Sun and Moon, Float, Get Up, not Get Up, Get Back. I love Broke Up, love Church, I love Hair Down. Like, this man knows how to create music. Like, he knows how to sing. He does it for the people, he does it for everybody, and I love how diverse his concert was. And also, it's like he's a Christian man, but he's not stuck in a box, which I really like, and he's not speaking from a holier than thou perspective. If you really listen to his lyrics, there's some songs that really talk about kind of just the process of what it is to be and to learn and to just be a person and not try and always be perfect. Like, I think it's, oh, I wish I knew the song. Those lyrics just really like, ugh, fantastic. Ray came out with a new album and I think it's absolutely insane. This May Contain Hope. My favorite songs are Joy, because it's fantastic, and We All Love Where Is My Husband. I think I like the one with her granddad as well. Let me not play this. And Click Clack Symphony. I've been listening to a lot of Jonas Brothers, but I always do. Like, Jonas Brothers has just been really pivotal for me. In the last year, I've learned so much more about them, and I watched like 3 different documentaries involving them. I'm very obsessed with them. Really speak to me about the beauty of family and mixing family with your craft. Speaking of groups, I started listening to the Teskey Brothers. I haven't really gotten into that many, maybe like 3 songs. Esther Tofi actually recommended this, and I have been listening to this Run Home Slow album, and I've listened to about 3 songs. When there's explicit content in the music, I've always seen it as like, okay, most songs that are not gospel have that, and then when I see that there's actually so many people who create songs, that's my words, like, I'm like, oh, like, there's actually a lot of people there's a lot of them. Because that's always what catches my eye first. Like, what is your song actually about? Why did you even use that word if you had to? With the Teskey Brothers, there was one song called Man of the Universe that I was like, I wonder what that means. I read the kind of note at the bottom that spoke about like the vision behind the song and what it's about. And sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes when you're curious, it's the same way with when I heard Big Daddy by Thames. You know, when you hear those words, you just think, is this like sister? That doesn't even sound like something Thames would talk about based on kind of what she speaks about in terms of her beliefs, her morals, and her faith. But it was just based literally, when I listened to the thingy on Genius, it was just based literally on her ex-boyfriend. It was more about her, to be honest, I think, underlying in a sense. So really look into what the music is about. Like, don't go down like a really big rabbit hole with every song, because I think that will really frustrate your mind. But I think, you know, look into things if you're confused, if you want to know more, but don't write something off just because of, oh my gosh, God forbid I rebuke this. Like, we need to get out of that mentality, because that really stops. Those are conversation stoppers, is what I'll say. I'll leave it there. This video's getting long, so thank you guys for watching Wife and Chic. I don't know if I'll do this again, probably won't, but this was great. So